Jeff and Jeremy.
Yesterday, if you missed it on the show, I don't know how we got on this. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, this show needs to be renamed Sidetracked with Jeff and Jeremy. Because we get sidetracked, and then I don't even know where it started, but we started talking about my genealogical background. What is this? Is that an alarm? Is somebody calling you? What is this? What'd you call?
You see what I'm doing here?
No, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's alarm. It'll turn off in a minute.
Oh, okay. What were you doing? You were holding it up to the microphone.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
It'll turn off in a minute.
What's that? What's so significant about that alarm? It's 6 o'clock in the morning.
It's just a reminder I sent. I'll get to it.
Okay,
I'll get to it.
All right,
after the segment.
this is a joke. What is the joke?
I'll get to it.
Normally,
after
you
the
turn your
segment.
alarms off right away.
I'll get to it after the segment.
Okay.
You didn't read the poll question, did you? From
No,
yesterday?
I didn't read the poll question.
The poll question from yesterday was...
At 10 o'clock, I unplug.
I know.
And I haven't looked at it this morning.
What is your annoyance level when you hear somebody else's alarm going off on their phone?
Oh, it drives me nuts! We have people here that set alarms nonstop.
And they aren't around to turn them off. And the reason why I made this is because yesterday after the show, one of our coworkers left his phone sitting on the counter at his work spot and then got up to go do something. Maybe he went to the bathroom. Maybe he went down to his car to get something. I don't know.
You know, the effect of the alarm is more than set. You can turn it off now.
But people... No, because I really want this to set in, okay? People...
it is.
We're going ape-ass around here because Tom's alarm was going off.
I was in the kitchen getting something
like,
to drink.
Like, whose alarm is that? Whose alarm is that?
And I once took it
turn
to
the
him.
alarm off.
People do that all the time. They set their alarms and then they walk away and then, it's like, how do you know your alarm's going off? It's bothering everyone.
It doesn't bother me at all.
That's one nice thing about having this Apple Watch and the Apple phone is they
you turn
talk
off
to each
that
other.
alarm, and then it turns all the other
I can
alarms
turn
off.
it off from my watch.
So you got the Apple Watch because you're lazy and you don't want to have to try to find your phone to turn off the alarm.
I got the Apple Watch because I wanted to look cool, Jeff. That's just an extra.
The other morning, you know how I keep my alarm clock on my phone?
It's a perk.
As you can hear. The other morning, I fell asleep with the phone in the bed, and then it fell down in between the mattress and the wall and up underneath the bed. So then I'm a big snoozer. I love to hit the snooze button.
Yeah, you can't snooze it when it's under you. You can't get to
off
it.
Under the bed. I'm like getting up. I'm like, where's my damn phone? I'm looking all over for it. I'm like, all I want to do is hit the snooze button on this phone.
Do you get cranky when that happens?
Yes.
I do. Mine's different, though. Mine is the remote, and Charlene will fall asleep before I do, and the TV show that we're watching goes to commercial, and the commercial starts blaring, and I'm trying to find the remote to, turn it down so it doesn't wake her up, and then I end up just, making so much commotion that I end up waking her up because I'm throwing pillows. Son of a bitch, where's the stupid remote?
She's laying on it the entire time.
No, I was. Okay, all right, we get it. We get it. That it's just annoying. Nobody wants to hear that. It's just driving me nuts.
Why?
Turn it off. I hate alarms.
Is it because it's not yours?
No.
Is that why?
No.
it's driving
I don't
you
even
nuts?
like my alarms. They're just...
I want to know why. I want to delve into the psyche of people. And that's why we made this the poll question. How annoying this is of people.
It's so repetitive. It's just...
So at my work area here, it's over on the other side of the building. But oftentimes I'll have to come over here and work on some stuff in this studio. And I'll leave my phone at my desk. And I will set reminders on my phone to do things like email somebody, go call somebody and have a conversation or something like that. But I'll leave it at my desk. And Small Mark, the guy that's 5'3.5", the one we talked to yesterday, he does the same thing you do. Freaks out. Comes over. He's like, hey.
I don't know if I freaked out. I just hey, whose alarm is that? Can we turn it off? It's been going off now for 5 minutes.
Hey, your alarm is going off on your phone. I'm like, oh, cool. Okay, I'll get to it. It drives me crazy.
Dude, you better listen. I will take that phone. You saw what I did with the Wendy's sandwich. I will huck that son of a bitch out the window. Actually, I can't because the windows don't open here. Why don't none of our windows open here? Are they afraid we're going to jump out the window and commit suicide?
Yes, it's
I
just
feel
like
we're-
Vegas.
It's like worse than the Vegas. At least Vegas, they give you a crack.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly.
can't throw it out the window. I'll throw it in the toilet. I don't care. I'll
So
go
that would be option number 1 in the poll.
against the wall.
It is so annoying that I want to break their phone. Option number 2, it's annoying. I will track them down to tell them about it. Option number 3 is I'm totally indifferent. It would be nice if they were around to do something about it. Number 2 is I hear it, but to each their own. And number 1 is I totally don't notice it.
Well, I notice it. I'm going to track them down, and if they won't turn it off or they don't come right away, I'm going to break it.
What if they let it go for 6 minutes?
Yeah, it's not going to go. It's going to go for
really?
maybe 5, and that's it. That's my limit.
My phone's got a setting on it. Just
Thank
turned
God.
it off.
That's the one thing I like about your phone. It'll shut the hell up.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.